Change your heart. Look around you. Change your heart. It will astound you. And I need your loving like the sunshine. And everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gotta learn sometime.
Dallas, Texas. This city is home to nearly 1.3 million people. It is America's 9th most populated city. Living here all my life, I thought I knew everything about it. But until a few years ago, I didn't realize how little I actually knew. 17.8% of the population lives below the poverty line in Dallas. That's 231,400 people who cannot afford to meet their most basic needs. In such a bleak life, Christmas seems like such a foreign concept. To combat this, and to give people hope, one man, Jason Smola, stepped in and started the Elves in Disguise project, dedicated to helping the poorest residents of Dallas.
The project got started in December 2001. I was a student of Jesuit, and I really wanted to do something with my homeroom that did some kind of service. And so we kind of looked around, and one of the counselors here bounced some names off, and then a organization called the Buckner Family Crisis Service Center gave me a call and said, hey, we could really use your help. And a gentleman out there, a reverend by the name of Johnny Flowers, called and said, hey, can we, can you guys help us out at Christmas? And he gave us the name of a family that was down on their luck. It kind of started from there. Keep going back. Keep going back. Keep going
From humble beginnings, the project quickly grew into a great force, soon encompassing much more than just one homeroom. Within 3 years, the project had reached school-wide status. In 2004, senior group leaders Michael McNerney, Jonathan Razak, and Michael Sanchez officially joined the project. Their commitment personally boosted the Elves in Disguise project to where it is today.
I was in Small's office, and Razak and Michael Sanchez and I decided that we were going to make it not just a freshman project, but we wanted to make it kind of a school-wide project. So we kind of got started sophomore year with including sophomores. Then junior year we included juniors, and senior year seniors. Michael and I went back to Smola, and Michael Sanchez was there, and we all decided that, why just make this 30 kids in Smola's home room? Why not make it everybody? Why not involve more people? So that's what we did. We started with the sophomores, and now all the grades are involved in the basketball team and good stuff.
The project itself can be split into 3 parts. In early November, Jason Smola and the senior group leaders traveled down to the Buckner Crisis Service Center to meet families who will receive the project's donations.
Is this the Washingtons? We're here from Johnny Flowers.
In some cases, what the group leaders encounter is more than what anyone thought possible in this country.
There was a mother who had 4 kids, one of which was in jail because one night he came home and just beat her to a bloody pulp, and he went to jail, and she had to move out of the situation, and she had 3 kids, a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old, recently married. When we went into their apartment, they've been living there for 3 months at the Buckner Services Center, and when we walked in, I did not know what to say. The only possessions that were in that apartment were a queen-size mattress on the floor that was horribly disgusting, a 1980s broken TV that barely worked, and 2 sleeping bags. That's the only thing those people owned. That was it.
With such hardship disturbing the families affected by the Elves in Disguise project, it is clear why there is so much support. In late December, after all the donations have trickled in, members meet in order to complete the second part of the project. From 7 a.m. until around 1 p.m., project members wrap presents, load U-Haul trucks, and assemble furniture.
Well, we've been going pretty good here. It's 11:52. We got about a half an hour left. First time ever we're actually on schedule, which is thank Jesus Christ, honestly, because this is a miracle across the board. I mean, this is phenomenal. We got a van going that's actually going to them full of stuff. Another van, 2 U-Hauls, all of these. It's going phenomenal.
Once all of the work is done, the project enters Phase 3. A convoy of vehicles leaves Jesuit College Prep in North Dallas and proceeds down the North Texas Tollway, past downtown, across the Trinity River, and into South Dallas, where the Buckner Center is located. After arriving at the Buckner Center, the real work of the Elves in Disguise project begins.
So, gentlemen, if you can follow Mr. Flowers in and take a seat and/or stand where he's going, when he has a couple minutes speech, and then we're going to come out and unload him. Is everybody good with that? Yep. All right, follow Mr. Flowers, we'll be good to go.
After the project members have left the buses, the Buckner Center founder, Reverend Johnny Flowers, greets the team with a short speech.
What you guys do out here every year, it's unbelievable the impact that it has on the community. Let me tell you a little bit about the community that you're serving today. This population out here, we have over 1,200 people live on this property. The average income ranges from $2,000 to $950 a year. But thanks to Jesuit, thanks to Buckner Children and Family Services, we're able to make a bunch of children happy.
For the rest of the day, members of the Elves in Disguise project unload gift after gift after gift for the center itself and for families living within it. The work is extremely difficult and often sheds a light onto an ignored problem in this country, poverty.
We open a closet and it's just, the closet's filled with roaches. Just hundreds of roaches. That's what's in the closet.
We're all right. We're alive. Roaches ain't gonna kill us.
It's not that. That's what these people live in.
Well, this one room, I mean, there's been, as you can see from this is one room alone. This is just full of dust. There's all the floors are stained in the corners of the room. I mean, it almost just reeks in this room because there's so many rotten, spilled things on the floor. I mean, who knows what this is? It's just some black substance and it looks almost like an oil type thing. And as you can see, the carpet's just completely stained. And in each one of those corners, I mean, it's just infesting with bacteria. It's quite amazing. It's really how dirty this room is. And as you can see, there's absolutely no light in here. I mean, so this is just a great big place for bacteria.
A day's worth of cleaning and a day's worth of giving later, this apartment was transformed by the work of the Elves in Disguise project. Without the help of Jason Smola, the Jesuit students, and everyone else who worked on the Elves in Disguise project, none of this would have been possible.
Well, Elves in Disguise has impacted this community in such a great way. Gave hope to the hopeless, and it just equipped some of the kids with some of the learning tools, learning equipment to bring about a difference in their life.
Life in the city of Dallas continues, and for some it has changed immensely. Despite the efforts of the Elves in Disguise project, there is much more work to be done. Day-to-day life for people living in the Buckner Center and in government housing all over the country remains extremely difficult for most residents.
And the Jesuit guys, and what's really neat about this program is, I've had my group leaders for the last 4 years, and I've never once asked them if they want to do the project the next year, because our program is different than other programs. We not only collect all these new items and money and gift cards and things like that, but we collect used stuff. There are things sitting in people's garage that are just sitting there that people have never ever used, and it's sitting there, and people, they're on the mentality of, it'll sit there, I'll throw it in the trash. We take that stuff along with the new stuff and give it to you, because when you have nothing, something is better than nothing.
Poverty is not a problem that will go away on its own. The effects of poverty are far greater than what anyone can possibly imagine. Most people have never seen the extent of poverty in the United States. Most people have no idea what it's like to walk into an apartment and see nothing. Until I joined the Elves in Disguise project, I was like most people.
One of the things that I would challenge you to do is just when you think you're at your lowest point, remember there's somebody else just a little bit lower than you are. And even though you might not have much, it's something that you could do to bring about a life-changing event in somebody else's life.